Okay, so today on iPhone Science, we're actually doing a long video today. Isn't that incredible? A long video. We're going to look at the radioactive box. So we're going to open it up. I do have Geiger counters nearby, 2 of them actually. This one here and a small Radex one. I'll be keeping that nearby, just to make sure I do not get a lethal dose, even though I will not get a lethal dose because that's literally all that's in there. But just as a hint, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like with this Geiger counter just on the side. And this is with aluminum shielding, which is not much, but still something. So yeah, radioactive box. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this thing up. And quickly look inside. Now your eyes probably caught this pretty quickly. Move my sheet over here. This is a thorium lantern mantle, which is I think silk or cotton, which has been thoriumated. If I take my Geiger counter pretty near it, you can see it's radioactive. And then so we're gonna put this over here. Next, we have a sample of uranium ore in here, small little uranium ore fragments from United Nuclear. Here's its certification sheet. As we can also see, this is also radioactive, albeit slightly. And then, maybe here it is. We have. I'm gonna put some concrete so you can actually see it. This is a americium from a smoke detector. Take my Geiger counter near it. It's slightly radioactive, not all that bad. It's americium from a smoke detector. Next, we have some thorium powder. Some thorium oxide powder I got from from burning a thorium lantern mantle. There we go. And this is slightly radioactive as well. I'm going to move on to some more of the fiery stuff. This is a sample uranium ore. It is only slightly radioactive, well, I mean, comparatively to the other stuff I'm about to pull out. Next we have this piece of pitch blende, or I think it's pitch blende. I think it's pitch blende. And it is decently radioactive. Also, my Geiger counter, which is sitting over here, is currently measuring 0.29 microsieverts, which is still considered background radiation, so we're okay there. So this is pitch blende, I believe, which is mostly uranium oxide. Next, we have this, which I will never be opening because it is insanely dusty. And this is also uranium ore. This is fiery. Yeah, you have that thing. Yeah, it's a little dusty. Next we have this, which I'm actually not going to unwrap, but it is essentially a hunk of uranium. It's a hunk of uranium ore, which is particularly radioactive. So move this over here. We are reading above background radiation now, over here. Next we have this, and lastly we have this thing, which this thing is actually very radioactive. Yeah, that's it. There it is. And if I were to go get my UV light pen, this thing, which has a UV light on it, and if we shine it at the uranium ore, we see that it fluoresces, which is decently interesting. So if we point the Geiger counter towards the most fluorescent parts of it, it's also the most radioactive parts. This Geiger counter over here is reading 1.73. on top of it, if I were to measure on top of it. Focus, please. Issue about this Geiger counter is that its face is super dark, so you can't actually ever see what it's saying. But it is reading 39.5 microsieverts per hour, 43.0 microsieverts per hour. It refreshes every 10 seconds. 42.4. So yeah, it's sitting about 40 microsieverts per hour. This thing over here, actually, that's gonna be contaminated with other stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get a good read. But yeah, this is my radiation. This is my radioactive. That is a horrible focus. This is my radioactive elements collection. I'm gonna have to put this all back now. So yeah, I actually uploaded for once.